It is Wednesday, February the 18th, in the year of our Lord 2026. Welcome back to the Kayfabe News. I'm your host, Jake Shannon, the guy who knows the difference between a work and a shoot, and I'm here to tell you the main event is rigged. Before we get onto the card, you know who keeps the lights on. This episode's brought to you by scientificwrestling.com. Look, in the political ring, it's all smoke and mirrors, ropes, and theatrics, but on the mat, there's nowhere to hide. At Scientific Wrestling, they teach you the real deal: the catches, the hooks, the leverage, the drama, just the physics of control. Go to scientificwrestling.com and learn how to apply real pressure. And by number1coaching.com. You think you could just show up and be a star? Wrong. You got to learn the psychology. If you can't sell the move, the crowd won't buy the ticket. Number1coaching.com teaches small business owners how to cut a promo that puts asses in seats. Stop being a jobber in your own market. Get the push you deserve at number1coaching.com. This is the Combat Sports Minute. Now let's look at the real fight game. We're hearing rumblings that the big merger between those two international MMA promotions is finally facing some antitrust heat from the feds. The suits are sweating. Why should you care? Because it's a perfect metaphor. When the big guys consolidate, they don't just control the talent, they control the gate, the pay-per-view, the whole narrative. And now the government, the ultimate promoter, wants its cut of the action. It's not about fairness, folks. It's about who gets to book the finish. This is the kayfabe breakdown. Now, let's break down the kayfabe on the world stage. We've got a stacked card tonight, and spoiler alert, you're getting screwed. Match number one, the $1.9 trillion Investment Act. The spot, Congress just rammed through another $1.9 trillion in a spending package. They're calling it the Future Secured Act. The work, the promo they're cutting is that this is for the infrastructure, green energy, and investing in our children. It's all babyface pops and kissing babies. They want you to believe this is for you. The shoot, let's be real. This is a desperate attempt to keep the Ponzi scheme going. They're printing money to pay off the interest on the money they already printed. It's a debt squash match, and the taxpayer is the jobber getting squashed. This isn't an investment, it's currency debasement. They're stealing the purchasing power right out of your wallet while you're distracted by the pyrotechnics. The finish, the political class and their crony contractors get the gold, you get the inflation. That's a dusty finish if I've ever seen one. Match number two tonight, the Fed's Cbdc pilot program. The Federal Reserve has officially announced the launch of a pilot program for a central bank digital currency, or Cbdc. The work, they're selling this as the ultimate convenience. Faster transactions, more security, no more dirty cash. It's the shiny new gimmick that's going to revolutionize business. The shoot, this is the ultimate heel turn. A central bank digital currency isn't about convenience. It's about total programmable control. It's the financial equivalent of a steel cage match where only the ref has the key. They want the ability to track every transaction and, more importantly, to turn off your ability to transact if you don't play ball. It's a direct attack on financial privacy and sovereignty. The finish, the state gets the panopticon. You get a digital allowance that can be revoked at any time. And match number three, the gig worker protection bill. The spot, a new bill is gaining traction that would reclassify millions of independent contractors as employees. The work, the narrative is that they're protecting workers from exploitation and ensuring they get benefits. It's a classic fighting for the little guy promo. The shoot, this is a classic squeeze play by the big unions and the corporate giants who can afford the compliance costs. They hate the independent hustle. This bill isn't about protection. It's about eliminating the competition from nimble freelancers and small businesses who can operate more efficiently. They're trying to force everyone into the same bloated bureaucratic stable. The finish? The big corporations and unions eliminate competition and consolidate power. The independent contractor gets their livelihood outlawed. Tonight's massive action. All right, smart marks. The bookie committee is working against you. Here's how you protect your spot on the card. Look, you got to get into hard assets. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. The push for central bank digital currencies is real. Diversify out of the digital banking system. I'm talking physical gold, real estate, silver, custodied crypto. Get assets that just aren't like a ledger entry, okay, on the central bank. Build your own ring. If you're an independent contractor or small business, start bulletproofing your operations now. Look into forming an LLC or S corp if you haven't already. Make it harder for them to reclassify you. Get a good accountant who knows the ropes and can help you navigate the new regulatory chokeholds. Well, that's the shoot for today. Do not be a mark. Keep your heads on a swivel, protect your assets, and never forget, it's all work until they come for your wallet. Guys, I always enjoy hanging out with you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the chat. Of course, like, comment, all that. Hope you can't tell, but I had oral surgery today. Had another screw. I've had 2 titanium screws put in my head, and I had a third one. I'm getting dental implants. I had some teeth that got infected. I don't know. It's kind of controversial, but I guess not. Did you guys see that Netflix special on root canals before it got pulled? Yeah, I don't think root canals are a good thing, man, because it leaves the dead tissue, and then the dead tissue starts to attract bacteria, all kinds of stuff. So I ended up just getting them all yanked out. Reminds me of that story of my mentor, Carl Gotch. Got all of his teeth yanked out in one setting and then showed up the next day in the gym. The Japanese were absolutely shocked how tough he was. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. Be sure to check out. I just updated all of the websites for Scientific Wrestling. Go to scientificwrestling.com. Check it out. I'm pretty happy with it. Go to coachingcatch.com. That's our certification program. Go to scientificwrestler.com. That's our affiliation program if you want to be a part of our territories. And then, of course, check out catchcon.us. Dude, you do not want to miss this. It's going to be amazing. Check out the new website. I'm really happy with it. And as ever, guys, if I can help you in business, check out Number One Coaching, no1coaching.com. It's really coaching and consulting. Doing great stuff. I'm about to launch the Sportify operating system. Very, very proud of it. So anyway, good to see you guys. Thanks for watching.